hope you all are well. And how's going on, beta? I think class 10. Once again, I am repeating the same thing, beta. You all have to be very serious about the studies because this is the first time you are going to face the boards, and you have to take this period of lockdown as an opportunity. Many students, very frankly, beta, more than 50% students are not serious. Again and again, I am getting calls from the parents and texts from the students that we are here up to that point, up to that exercise we could achieved. Beta, very bad. Please be aware of, be regular about the classes. Okay? Otherwise, it is your loss, not our loss, beta. We are doing our best. We are trying to give our 100% to you. But if you are not serious, it is not possible for us to make you the topper. Okay? So beta, please, it's a request from being a second parent, from being a teacher of yours. I believe you all will consider my request and please be regular. And talk to your friends who are also not serious, beta. Friends can make a friend understand that you should be serious about the studies. Okay, beta? Now, without any delay, up to exercise 5.3, question number, I think question number 4 or 5 we have done. Question number 4 we have done. Okay. Now we are going to start from question number 5, exercise 5.3. Okay. Question number 5 exercise 5.3. Students, all please be ready with your notebook and pen in your hand. And one more thing, beta, in last video, in question number 3 part 4 of exercise 1.4, by mistake I wrote A as 15, whereas the A was 17, and by mistake I wrote A as 15 and then solve the question. See, beta, if you see, all the question was okay, every values was okay, value obtained was okay, but by mistake I wrote here A as 15. So you can correct by yourself. Okay, it's not a big issue, not a big deal. Okay, you have to solve by, you have to correct it by yourself. Okay, now without any delay, question number 5, exercise 5.3. See, the first term of an AP is 5. I am writing the denotations. First term is 5 and the last term is 45. Can I write AN as 45? Yes or no? Or L you want to take? You can write. Then, and the sum is 400. And the sum is 400 given. And then find the number of terms and the common difference. See, beta, question is find the number of terms and difference. Okay, see, first term is 5, last term is 45, sum up to n terms is 400. What we have to find? A and whatever is D, A and D. Okay, C. Sorry, not D, N and D. Okay, C. What is the formula for Sn? N by 2 into A plus L. Yes or no, beta? We have discussed this formula. Now see, if I use this, can I write N by 2 into A 5, L 45 is equal to 400. Yes or no? So simple, beta. Now see what it will be. N by 2 into 50 is equal to 400. Done. From here 2 can cancel. 50, 25n is 400. And from here you will get n is 16. Yes or no? 25 will cancel this as 16. 25 into 16 is 400. Finally we got n is 16. Now see, beta, an is 45. See, I am writing here an is 45. Can I write 16 instead of n? From here A16 is 45. Okay, then see what is A16? This is A plus 15D is equal to 45. Are you getting my point? And what is A? A is 5. 5 plus 15D is 45. From here, 15D will be 45 minus 5. 40? Yes or no? Then see beta, D is 40 by 15. That is 8 by 3 answer. See beta, it was a simple question where the given variables helped us to find the asked variables. Asked variables. See beta, in this question number 5, exercise 5.3, A was given 5, AN was 45 and SN was 400. We were to find N and D. N and D. We use this form of the SN formula. Sn is n by 2a plus L. If you see, Sn is given 400, A is 5, An is 45, n by 2, A and L is equal to 400. Okay, 5 plus 45, 50. 2 cancels 50, 25. 25 cancels 400, you will get n 16. Now see, An is 45, n is replaced by 16, A 16 is 45, A plus 15D is 45. From here, if we replace A with 5, we got D as 8 by 3. Now students, you can take the screenshot so that we can move further. Done beta? Okay. Now see, we will do question number 6. We will do question number 6. What is given here in question number 6? See, the first and the last term of an AP are 17 and 350. The first and the last term of an AP are 17 and 350. Yes or no? It is so. Okay. And then common difference is 9. Common difference is 9. How many terms are there and what is their sum? What does it mean? Here we have to find n and then Sn. Here we have to find n and then Sn. Okay. Now see beta, A is 17, An is this and D is this. From the general term formula, we can find n. See beta, see carefully, what is this? A plus n minus 1D, and this is given 350. Yes or no? Okay. Now put the value as 17, A as 17, and we don't know, D is 9, is equal to 350. Yes or no? Done. N minus 1 into 9. Here is 350, shift 17 here, you will get 333. Okay. See beta, n minus 1 into 9 is 350 minus 17, 333. 9 cancels this. N minus 1 is equal to 9, 3s are 27, 6 will carry it to the 3, 9 7s are 63. Okay. From here you will get n is equal to 38. From here you will get n is equal to 38. One task is done. And the second one is Sn. What does it mean? It means we have to find S38. S38 formula is n by 2 A plus An. Am I right? N by 2 into A plus L. What is this? 2 cancels is 19 and this one is 367. Solve it, you will get the result. Okay, done beta. See, what was the question? First term was 17, last term was 350 and the common difference was given as D. What was our task? First we was to find n and then Sn. Okay, see beta, A plus n minus 1 into D is 350 according to the general term formula. If we put the values given here, we will get n is 38. Okay, see, it was so simple. Such kind of calculations and sums you have dealt in exercise 5.2 also. So, n is 38. Now, as 38 we have to find, put the value of n 38. N by 2 A plus Al. An ya L. Okay. From here 19 into this will be the result. Take the screenshot. Done beta. Now what is question number 7? See, question number 7. Find the sum of 22 terms of an AP. D is given 7. Okay, see beta, in this question, question number 7, if you observe what is given, find the sum of 22 terms as 22 is asked. Okay, where D is 7 and the 22nd term is 149. See beta, in question number 7, find the sum of 22 terms of an AP. D is 7 and A22 is 149. It will help you beta. See, from here, can I write A plus 11D 149? Yes or no? Am I right? Sorry, A plus 21D, because it was 22. Here I will write 21D. Okay. Now see, if you observe, A plus 21, D was given 7. I put the value of D, okay, is equal to 149. From here, A plus 147 is 149. Then you will get A is equal to 149 minus 147, that is 2. Yes or no beta? Okay. Done. Value of A is 2. What is the question? It is asked as 22. See beta, Sn is n by 2 A plus L. Yes or no? S22 is 22 by 2 A plus A22. Yes or no? Because n is 22. Okay. 11. A is given, A we found is 2 and A22 is 149. 11 into 151. Yes or no? You find the product and this is the answer. 11 1 ja, 11 5 ja plus 1, 11 1 ja, this will be the answer. Okay. These are the simple calculations beta. I am leaving this only for you. Okay. Calculations, it's your responsibility, but concept you have to understand. Okay. It's my responsibility to make you understand and you have to help me to make you understand. Okay beta. Question number 7, you can take the screenshot. Done. Now see beta, we are going to solve question number 8. Question number 8. See, what is the question number 8 here? Here in this question number 8 is like this. Find the sum of 51 terms of an AP whose second and third terms are 14 and 18. See beta, so simple sum is this. Second term of the AP is 14 and third term is 18. Very simple. Okay. Find the sum of 51 terms. So simple beta. See, directly you can find D here. This term, because these are two consecutive terms, na? Because these are two consecutive terms, directly you can see D will be A3 minus A2. That is 18 minus 14. That is 4. Yes or no? D will be 4. Okay. Then you will put the value of D here or here to find A. It's your choice. Okay. It's for the smart students. Okay. Now see, who don't understand this, they can directly do the question as we were discussing in 5.2. What it will be? A plus D is 14. Equation 1. From here, A plus 2D is 18. Equation 2. Yes or no? Done beta. Now if you take the difference, 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. This is A plus 2D is 18 and this is A plus D is 14. Take the difference. Okay. D will be 4. Okay. Done. Done students? Okay. See. Now if we put the value of D here. A plus D is 14. Yes or no? From here you will get A is 10. So simple as that. So simple beta. Now A you have 10, D you have 4. What you have to find? Do you remember the statement? What we have to find is S51 na? Okay. S51 we have to find. I am writing this side beta. S51 will be, do you remember the formula? N by 2, 2A plus N minus 1D. Why this formula? Because here A and D we have achieved. N is already given as 51. N will be 51. Okay. Now see, N by 2, 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Done. 51 by 2, 20 plus 50 into 4, 200. 51 by 2, 220. 51 into 110. Multiply 0, 11 1 ja 11, 11 5 ja 50, 56. So much will be the answer. Okay, see beta, please watch the calculations. I am doing little bit faster so that I can cover up all the exercise in this lecture. And it's a long target beta, because the number of questions is 20 there. And some questions are very lengthy. Is it okay? It was so simple question beta. A2, A3 was given. From here, A and D we obtained, then we put the value of A and D in the sum of first n terms of the AP, and we found the result. Take the screenshot. Done. Now see, question number 9. In question number 9, sum of 7 terms of an AP is 49, and sum of 17 terms of the same AP is 149. See beta, what is the question? Question number 9. Sum of 7 terms is 49 and sum of 17 terms is 289. Okay. What we have to do? Find the sum of its n terms. It means we don't have value of n. We have to find the value of A and D and use the SN formula. Okay. See. According to the formula, what is the formula? Sn I am writing here, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Yes or no? Use this formula to form two equations. Here the two equations will be formed. See beta, n by 2, 2a, n minus 1 into d is 49. Done. N by 2, 2a plus 6d is equal to 49. From here, 2a plus 6d is equal to 49 into 2 by 7. 7 by 2 is shifted towards right. It will be 2 by 7. 7 cancels this. Yes or no? 2a plus 6d is 14. Yes or no? This is the equation. Okay. If we see here, same formula, n by 2, 2a, n minus 1d is 289. Is 289. From here, 17 by 2, 2a plus 16d, 289. And very easily you can understand what is my next step. I will shift this towards right like this. 2 by 17. 17 square is so much now. 17 square is 289. See beta, you are in 10th class. At least 1 to 50 squares should be memorized by you. Should be at your tips. Done? Now see. 2a plus 16d is 34. Equation number 2. 2a plus 6d, 2a plus 16d. Now 2 minus 1. Second equation is this. Okay. And first equation is this. 14. If I take the difference, what it will be? It will cancel it. Yes or no? 2a will cancel 2a. Plus minus, same coefficients cancelled. 16 minus 6, 10d. And what is this? 20, yes or no? 10d is 20. From here, you will get d is 2. You will get d is 2. Yes or no? Done beta? And if you put the value of d here, what will you get? See, I am putting here 2a plus 6d is equal to 14. 2a plus 12 is equal to 14. Am I right? Or I have committed any mistake? See, once let me check. N by 2, 7 2s are 14. It was okay. Yes or no? 17 2s are 34. 2a plus 16d. It is okay. Then we subtracted 2 minus 1. Yes, 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 okay. Then put the value of 2 here. Okay. 2a is equal to 2. From here a is equal to 1. Done beta, A is equal to 1. Then I am writing here Sn will be, what the Sn will be? N by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. N by 2, 2 plus 2n minus 2. 2 will cancel 2, yes or no? Here 2n minus 2. Distributive law, okay? Then see, n by 2 into 2n, it will cancel, n square is the answer. N square will be the answer. See beta, once again I am repeating the same question. As 17 was given 289, we use the Sn formula, this form of the Sn formula, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, n by 2, 2a plus 16d is equal to 289. This portion is shifted toward that, 2 by 17. 17 will get this, cancel this, 17 2s are 34, okay? In the same way, 7 by 2 will move toward that, 2 by 7, 7 will cancel this. What will you get? 7 to the 14. 2a plus 6d is 14. This is the first equation, this is the second equation. Now solve the equations. I think you all are expert now, because these kind of situations we have faced many times in this chapter only. Many times beta. Okay, take the screenshot. Done. Now see, question number 10. Question number 10. See beta, very frankly, class 10 students, this question number 10 and 11 are very simple if your concepts are clear. If your concepts are clear, but many students whose concepts are not clear, definitely they get confused between the question number 10 and 11 condition. Last year, one topper student, you can't say he was a topper, but he was above average student. He was very good student. And such kind of silly mistake could not be expected from such a good student. But he did that silly mistake in a pre-board examination. I will explain it beta with the question. As the question will move on, I will tell you the point where he committed the mistake. See, question number 9. What is given here? Sorry, 10. Sorry beta. It was question number 10. Show that A1, A2, AN form an AP where AN is defined as below. Also find the sum of 15 terms. First we have to check whether the given AN will form an AP or not. If so, means if it is making an AP, then we will go for the S15. Okay, first let me check. AN is given 3 plus 4n. First part, see beta, just silently and with a focus, just watch me whatever I am doing. Each and every single point will be clear to you. Okay, see, AN is equal to 3 plus 4n. AN is given equal to 3 plus 4n. Okay, now see, whatever we have to do, we have to find A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on, because only in that case, if we know the terms, we can find the difference and check whether it is forming an AP or not. Okay, in the same way, if I am putting n is equal to 1, what I will get? 3 plus 4 into 1, yes or no? Okay, now see, A1 will be 3 plus 4, that is 7. This is the first term of the AP. Let me write the AP here, 7 comma. We will check. This is the first term of the list. First you use the word list. If we get the common difference same, then we call it as a AP. Then see beta, if I am putting n is equal to 2, what the term will be? 3 plus 4 into 2. That is 3 plus 8, 11. The second term in the list is 11. Till now, we can find the difference of two terms only. We can't verify whether it will be an AP or not. At least two common differences we can find. After that, we will decide. Put n is equal to 3. 3 plus 4 into 3. 3 plus 12, that is 15. Now it's enough, because you have two terms, three terms of the list, And from here you can decide whether it is forming an AP or not. See, if we see D here, 11 minus 7 is 4, 15 minus 11 is also 4, yes or no? Okay, as the common difference here is same, therefore yes, it is an AP. Okay, yes, this AN will form an AP. Now it is sure the given AN is forming an AP. Okay, then if so, we have to find sum of 15 terms. Sum of 15 terms, and very easily you can observe here A is 7 and D is 4. What I am writing? A is 7, D is 4. And as if 15 is to be obtained. As 15 is to be obtained. Put the formula n by 2, 2A, n minus 1 into D. Okay, I did not write the formula here, I just put the values in the formula. You all are aware of the formula. Okay, n by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Now, do the correct calculation, you will get the result. 14 4 ja 56. Yes or no? 15 by 2 into 70. It will cut it. 15 into 35. 15 7 ja 75. 45 plus 7. It will be the answer. Yes or no, beta. Okay. Now, you can take the screenshot. Next question, next part we will do, and there it will be cleared once again. Take the screenshot. Okay, beta, I think you all have taken the screenshot of this question number 11 part first. The second part now we are going to discuss is the same, exactly the same, beta. See, in the second part, AN is also given. In the second part, the same process. AN is given. First we have to check whether this AN will form an AP or not, and then we have to go for the S15. 10th question, second part. Here AN is given by 9 minus 5n. From my point of view, it will form an AP. See, put n is equal to 1. Yes or no? 4. Okay, first term we got here is 4, comma. Then beta, A2, 9 minus 5 into 2, 9 minus 10, minus 1. Second term is minus 1. Okay, A3, 9 minus 5 into 3. Beta, see, I am here putting n is equal to 1, n2 and n3. What I will get? N minus 15, that is minus 6. Okay, now it will be easier for you to check whether it's an AP or not. Okay, now see students, if we find the common difference here, see, minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5, minus 6 minus minus 1, minus 6 plus 1, that is minus 5. Both are same. Yes, AN is forming an AP. Yes, it's an AP. Yes, it's an AP. Okay, beta? Done. Then what will be the next step? Guess. What will be the next step? S15. S15. N by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Yes or no? Beta, D is minus 5 here. Done. 15 by 2, 8. 14 5s are 14 into minus 5. Okay. See. 15 by 2, 8. Minus 70. Am I right? 15 by 2 minus 62. 70 minus 8, 62. Larger is 70, therefore minus 62. Done. 2 cancels this, minus 31. 15 into this, 15 1 ja, 15 3 ja, and 1. Okay, see, this is the answer. This is the sum of 15 terms of this AP. Okay, done. See, beta, here it was the very simple question where AN was given. By putting the value of n as 1, 2, 3, we got the terms of the AP. Then find the difference to confirm the AP. Then we applied the formula of SN. Take the screenshot. Done beta. Now question number 11. See beta, now you have to watch the difference and very frankly the mistake the student last year committed in pre-board examination will be discussed right now. See, in question number 10, AN was given. Question number 10, AN was given. But in question number 11, SN is given. See beta, SN. And what does SN mean? SN means sum of first n terms. Sum of first n term. If I am writing S2, it means sum of two terms. S3 means sum of three terms. And S1 means only first term. This is the main key factor which will help you. See beta, S1. Sn stands for sum of first n terms. S2 means sum of first two terms. S3 means sum of first three terms. S5 means sum of first five terms. But if you see, S1 means sum of first term will be added to which? Nothing. S1 will stand for A1. Okay, S1 and A1 are same and this is the key factor which will help you. Okay, see beta, Sn is given by 4n minus n square. Question number 11. Sn is given by 4n minus n square. Okay beta, now what you have to do? See here. First again the same procedure, find the values. If I put n is equal to 1, I will get 4 into 1 minus 1 square, 4 minus 1 that is 3. Okay, am I right? Done. If I put n, see beta, S1 is equal to A1, yes or no? I am highlighting this. S1 is equal to A1. I already told you it will be the key factor for such kind of question. See, S2. What is S2? 4 into 2 minus 2 square, 8 minus 4, 4. And what is this beta? This is sum of two terms. This is sum of two terms. S1 stands for A1. S2 stands for A1 plus A2. And if we see, AU already have. AU already have. Make the AP na, because it is already given. See, what is the question? If the sum of first n terms of an AP is already AP given, why we carry extra luggage? Why we carry extra luggage? If we find S3, then A1, A2, A3, then we will get A3 also. Why it is needed? Because AP is already given. Now we need not to check. Just be smart. Your AP will be like this. See beta, A1, A2 is 4 and A1 is 3. Yes or no? From here you will get A2 is 1. Okay. So therefore the AP will be like this. The AP will be like this. 3, 1, so on. You need not to find so much answer. Okay. First term here is 3. D will be minus 2. This minus this. Yes or no? Then see what the question is asked. The question is asked, find the third term, second term, third term, 10th term. Okay, find the, what is the sum of first two terms? Sum of first two terms is this. Okay. What is the second term? Second term is this. Okay. Third term and 10th term. Okay, see beta. A3 will be A plus 2D. A plus 2D. 3 minus 4. This is the answer. A10 is asked. A plus 9D. 3 plus 9 into D. 3 minus 18 minus 15. Yes or no? This is the answer. AN is asked. a plus n minus 1 into d, 3 minus 2n plus 2, 5 minus 2n. This is the answer. Because you know the formula very well, and after having a and d, all the things became so simple. Okay, beta? So do not get confused in Sn and An. Now see, the student, the mistake, the point, that point was, he put S1 3, S2 as A2 4 and made the AP 3, 4, comma, dash, dash, dash. This is not A2, this is A1 plus A2. From here he was to find the A2. This was the mistake committed by him. So beta, question number 11 and question number 10, you have to find the difference whether Sn is given or An is given. Okay, done. Take the screenshot. Now see beta, question number 12. Now we will discuss question number 12. What is given in question number 12? Find the sum of first positive integers. Find the sum of first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. Now it's my question to you all students. Do you know which is the first integer divisible by 6? First positive integer. Which is the first positive integer divisible by 6? It is 6. Table of 6 means 6 1 ja 6, 6 2 ja 12. So on. Therefore, question number 12, your AP will be like this. 6, 12, 18 and so on. How many terms? Up to 40 terms. Up to 40 terms you have to find the sum. It is so simple beta. Positive integers divisible by 6. First is divisible by 6 is 6. Then 12 and then so on. Okay. Here A is 6. D is also 6. N is 40. S40 is asked. N is 40 and S40 is asked. So simple question. See, S40 is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Cancel it. 20. 12 plus 39 into 6. 20. 12 plus multiply. 180 plus 54. 234. See beta, this is my way. How do I calculate the calculations? Sorry, I will tell you later. I will make you understand how the calculations can be made easy. Once I will definitely shoot a lecture about the fast calculations, for the shortcut calculations. Okay? Till then, you do your way, how you do calculations. Okay? Now multiply 9240. This is the answer. Okay, beta? Done. 4920 will be the answer. It was so simple. It was so simple, beta. Done. Question number 13. Question number 13. Oh, sorry, you have taken the screenshot. If you have not, you can just rewind the video. You can find the board there and you can take that screenshot. But for such kind of questions, I think you need not to take the screenshot, Princians. Question number 13. Now see, what is the first multiple of 15 or 8? What is the, oh, sorry. Find the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. Find the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. First multiple of 8. 8 1 ja 8. 8 2 ja 16. 8 3 ja 24 and so on. The similar question that was last where the numbers were divisible by 6. Here multiples of 8, 8, 16, 24 and so on, up to how many? 15 terms. So simple AP is formed here beta. See, A is 8, D is 8, S15 is asked. Okay, now see what the S15 will be. N by 2, 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Yes or no? 15 by 2, 16 plus, what is this? 14 into 8. 15 by 2, 16 plus what is this, 112? Am I right? I don't know I am right or not. It's your responsibility to check the calculations. 64, 960 will be the answer. Am I right or not? It's your responsibility to check the calculations. If I am right, see beta, my duty is to make you understand the concept. Because calculation is the part where a student have to perform by his or her skills. Because beta, 90% chances are there in board examinations, statements are changed there. In that case, you have to make your command over the concept to make the question successful, and then your skills over the calculation will matter. Okay beta, matter a lot and matter a lot. Okay, see, next question beta we are going to deal is question number 14. Question number 14. In question number 14, what is the question here? See, find the sum of odd numbers between 0 to 50. 0 to 50. 0 to 50. Odd numbers. Start beta. 1, 3, 5, 49. Okay, your AP will be 1, 3, 5 and so on up to 49. If you observe here, first term is 1, common difference is 2, last term is 49. First you have to find N and then SN. Now many of your students will say, sir, directly we can see 25 terms are there. No, no beta. If this is an objective question, you can use your mind very frankly. But if this is a subjective question, getting scoring at least 3 or 4 marks, then you have to make it subjective. You have to find N systematically. Okay? See, A plus N minus 1 into D is 49. N minus 1 into D, 49, 1 will be shifted toward that. N minus 1 is 48. 2 will cancel this. N minus 1 is 24. From here you will get N, shift this like 25. You will get N 25. Then what you have to find? You have to find S25. You have to find S25. Okay beta? N by 2, A plus N. Last time you already given now, then use the second form of the formula, N by 2 into A plus N. Okay, see, it's your choice whether you want to make the question shorter or simpler. Done beta? It will be the result. You can take the screenshot. Done. Now we will deal with the question number next. Next question is question number 15. Question number 15. See, question number 15 you have to relate with yourself. You have to relate it practically. Okay? Suppose. Let me give you a practical example. Suppose I am a contractor and constructing building is my work. Okay? And I do take contracts. Suppose I contacted you for the contract of your building, your villa, your bungalow, whatever is. Okay, see. Then you asked me to construct the whole bungalow within 2 months. Okay, and I promised it. I will definitely ready it within 2 months. Okay, but there was a condition you offered me. You put in front of me. That sir, if you, sorry, whatever you want to say me, the contractor sir, if you are not able to make the bungalow within the 2 months, I will fine you. I will pay you some fine. I was confident that my labor is good and I will be able to prepare the bungalow within the given period of time. Okay, then what happened? Because of some problem, because of whatever was the problem, it doesn't matter. I could not. then you applied the penalty rule on me like this. You told me, sir, for one day, if you are late only for one day, I will take 200 from you. Okay, I said, okay. But if you are 2 days late, then I will take 200 on first day and 50 increased for the second day. Okay, how the penalty scheme was for one day. If I am late for one day, you will, the day I am late, you will come to me and have some money. You will take some money from me. For first day, you take 200 from me. But the second day, the work was not complete. You came to me and then you take 250 from me. Okay, 250. Second day, you take 250 from me. But the third day, the same condition was there and the work was not complete. You came to me and snatched 300 from me. This is the third day. And slowly, slowly, you kept snatching my poor person's money. And how many days? For 30 days. For 30 days, you make a poor person worried. Okay. First day, you came to me and took 200 rupees. Second day, 250. Third day, 300. And this was continued for 30 days. Why? Because the 30 days work was delayed for 30 days. Not because of me, but because of some conditions. Okay, that's why I am saying, that I am saying, is it the condition of APS or no? See beta, now you read the statement, now I am with you. A contractor or contract on construction job specify a penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows: 200 for the first day, 250 for the second day, 300 for the third day. The penalty for each succeeding day being rupees 50 more than the preceding day. Okay. How much money the contractor has to pay, the poor contractor has to pay as penalty to rich student. Okay. If he has delayed the work for 30 days. Oh, 30 days. Am I right? Condition is fulfilled, yes or no beta? Did you get my example? How I was trying to make you understand with the statement. First day 200 penalty is given, second day 250 is given, and the same way 50 rupees was increased day by day and it happened for 30 days. Now the total penalty I have to find. A is 200, D is 50 and S30 we have to find. And S30 we have to find. Okay? Now see beta. S30. N by 2, 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Am I right? See beta, S30 we have to find. D is here, N is here. Sorry, A is here. Cancel 15. 400 plus 29 into 50. 400 plus what it will be? 1450. Okay, now see 15 into 1850. Multiply it. Multiply it. If you multiply 420, okay. 20, 10. So much money. Okay. So much money you obtained from me. Okay. Now you take the screenshot. Sorry, beta, it was 7, na? It was 7 by mistake, I put here. 120, 15, 8, 120, 120 और ये हो गया 27. Sorry beta, by mistake I put it here. Total fine you snatched from a poor contractor like me is 27,750 rupees. So be kind to your teachers and take the screenshot. Okay, done beta. Now question number next. A sum of 700. See the heart of teacher. They are always ready to give you the awards. Question number 16. And you are taking penalty from the teachers. This is Ghor Kalyug. This is called as Ghor Kalyug. See question number 16. A sum of 700 rupees is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students of a school for their overall academic performance. If each prize is 20 rupees less. See beta, suppose I have 700 rupees and I decided I will give top 7 I will divide this 700 rupees to the top 7 students. If I give 100 to each, is this good? This is partiality. Because the topper who worked so much hard to top, but the person who is at 7th, little bit efforts were less, not too much, but still the topper will blame. Sir, I am getting 100 and he or she is also getting 100. At least there should be a criteria that first get the highest and the 7th get the lowest. Okay, this is the criteria we are using here. 700 rupees is distributed among 7 students in such a way that first get the highest amount, the second will get less 20, then minus 20, then minus 20 and so on. See beta, suppose I have I am writing here 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 prizes. 7 prizes I have to give. Suppose first got A rupees. Second will get A minus 20. Did you get the criteria beta? Here it is given that the first prize will be the highest prize in terms of money and the second will be 20 less than the first. And the successors will be less 20 than the preceders. It means next term will be 20 less than this. 20 less than this. It means A minus 40, A minus 60, A minus 80, A minus 100, A minus 120. Are you getting my point? Now to make the student satisfy in this criteria is adopted that the topper will get maximum and the second will minus 20, third will minus 20, minus 20, minus 20, minus 20 and this with the prize money given to all the students. Now once you see beta, what is the sum of these whole prizes? 700 rupees is distributed now. That's why I would like to say the sum of this is 700, yes or no? 700 was the total amount that was distributed, that was awarded to the students, okay, in this manner, okay. Therefore, here first term is A, S7 is 700. It can be written as n by 2, A plus AN. 7 term you can easily write now because only 7 terms are there, you can write. Do not get confused. And it will be 700, yes or no? See beta, 7 by 2, 2A minus 120 is 700. 2A minus 120, 700. Shift towards right. It will cancel this. What you will get? 2A minus 120 is 200. From here, A is equal to, last sum hai. 2A is equal to 32. Last sum. From here, A will be 160, yes or no? What does it mean beta? First prize is 160 rupees, second 140, 120 and so on. This will be 40 rupees. Okay, this is the question number 7 where the 700 cash prize was distributed to the students in the terms, in the situation that first the topper will get the maximum money and the successor will get 20 less than the predecessor. See, 160, 140, 120 and so on. The last will get 40 rupees. Okay beta, you can take the screenshot. You want me to explain the question once again? No? Okay beta, let me explain the question once again. See beta, according to the statement, it was given that 700 rupees was to be distributed. 700 rupees was to be distributed among 7 students, okay? And if we distribute 100 rupees to each, it was so simple, but the first student and the first topper and second topper will blame that the 6 and 7 position holders get the same money as we got. Therefore, what the criteria was fixed? The criteria was fixed. The decision was taken that the first prize will be the highest and the second will be 20 less than the first. In the same way, each and every successor will get 20 less than the predecessor. Okay? Therefore, highest prize minus 20, minus 20, minus 20 and so on. These are the 7 prizes. Okay? Now see how these prizes are giving the sum of 700. Why? According to the statement, 700 rupees is distributed. Okay? That's why the sum of these money is 700. We applied the formula n by 2, a plus an is so much. From here you will get a is 160. Okay? You can solve this whole portion. Okay? From here a is 160 and so the prices are decreased by 20 and the whole is in front of you. Okay? Done beta. Have a nice day. And once again beta, be regular, be attentive and be focused. And tomorrow will be the last video and then your test will be there. Okay? Done.